literally an accidental flag.
Yep.
So we can't uphold any penalties under
Right.
it, and it's barely visible.
It is barely visible,
So
all the video.
Gridlife Touring Cup this weekend has experienced every kind of condition at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Dry, wet, and somewhere in the middle. But this afternoon for race number 4 of GLTC, it's going to be wet again, as it was this morning for the third race of the weekend. For GLTC Race 4, we've inverted the top 8 drivers and gridded up the rest of everybody by their finishing order from race number 3. That's going to put Justin Kelly on pole.
Now I have a lot better idea where the dry line is. So I'm going to push the car a little harder, but like I talked about with Dean, knowing that we have to go to Pikes Peak in a week after this, I'm not going to risk totaling the car for a Sunday race in the ridiculousness. So.
How you going to do today? It's a top 5 finish. Tiff, you going for top 5 or top 3?
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody's got to show up out there. I'm sitting on the sidelines.
We can't put it in the wall.
No walls.
Gridlife Touring Cup race number 4 from Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course, wrapping up our 4th round of the 2020 season, waiting for the green flag to drop. And they're nice and tidy double file. Green flag flies, and already drivers slipping and sliding, going through the gears to try to find grip as we rumble down towards turn 4 for the 4th and final time this weekend. Can we get all out of there without wrapping up cars into the Armco? Brad Adams is down, leading into turn 1. Here's Emil Tab way outside, 3 wide with Aaron Leichty up the middle behind him.
Kelly getting swallowed up with that start. He is all the way back down into the 5th spot now. It looks like Ryan Kristoff going to look up the inside, and I think he might be dropping.
Whoa, Leichty sideways, big slide through 5. He's going to gather it back up. A bit of brake application there by Justin Kelly. Tom O'Gorman still sliding, but Emil Tab, has he got out front? He has. Emil Tab driving away in the winning Formula Miata.
Wow, that's a heck of a lead already. As you see DJ Alessandrini touch that large puddle on the inside of 6.
Justin Kelly has gone backwards, and Tiffany Kelly struggling a little bit right now too, but everybody else just trying to find traction. Clean start though. There's Scott Robertson having a big slide. That Camaro is going to have a real tough time finding any grip as we head through Thunder Valley up to start our first timed lap. Emil Tab driving away. That speed is amazing.
Emil has just checked out of this one. I think it's going to be the race for the second step of the podium.
Well, Rob Manicherry, his teammates in 2nd, Aaron Leichty in 3rd, then Brad Adams to 4th, and right behind him he's got a whole host of cars. Ben Dozeman, big slide through turn number 11, but Tab's got about a 20 car length lead as they exit turn 13 now onto the front straightaway. And Rob Manicherry, he's looking pretty quick though. He might be able to run Emil Tab down. There's Kristoff, Eric Kutil's up a few spots, Brad Adams dropping, and Woody Hyman in behind the 21 car.
The big loss in this one was Justin Kelly. Looks like he's all the way back down into 8th from that top spot. Big slide by Woody there, up and over. Matt has managed to just barely hang on to it.
I'm really noticing how close those front 3 are getting. Tab, Manicherry, and Leichty, all winning Formula teammates, so they kind of know their tendencies as they come through the final corner. Aaron Leichty with a big slide and has a run, or actually just going to tuck in behind Kutil. Really impressive drive as Kutil is coming in the number 82 Honda Civic, and a big slide by a Tab at the exit of the keyhole, and a drag race down the backstretch, and here comes Eric. Rob Manicherry in his career also 3 wins to his name. Oh, Rob, he's off. The leader's off the racetrack in turn number 6, and through goes Eric Kutil. So just like that, a chance for a victory disappears from 2 winning Formula cars and puts the winner of the 2 middle races of the weekend back out front.
That's going to be a fantastic win for Eric and really seal his victory of the entire weekend.
We do have a car spun around in the final corner as well. That looks to be Tiffany Kelly. And so she's going to get back rolling, but she's kind of in a bad spot too, so she won't be able to pull forward. Now she's good. She's good. So she's rolling against Scott Bowling. Will catch up. There's Leichty through lap traffic, but Kutil checking out with his experience in the rain.
was a bit of a scary moment there in the carousel. Not a great place to be parked.
Eric Kutil came into the weekend with 8 victories in his Gridlife Touring Cup career. It was DJ Alessandrini, his Honda buddy, that won his first race on Saturday morning, but it's not going to be DJ for race number 4. Kutil is going to win race 2. He's going to win race 3. And final corner for Eric Kutil. He's also going to win race 4. 3 races in a row, and headlights ablaze will come across the line. Checkered flag, and 11th win for Eric Kutil at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. 8th place, Justin Kelly. 9th place will be Pervez Randilia, and Tom O'Gorman is going to come back in 10th.
It was so slick out there. Like, I felt like I couldn't get traction anywhere.
Nobody knew that was gonna be inverted till I got up there, and it spun bad on the green flag.
You spun on the green flag?
No, like wheel spin.
Wheel spin,
Yeah, that Civic put like 2 cars on me because it spun. And I went to 3rd and it spun. And I was like, well, didn't spin into somebody, so.
I know it was a bad move. I owe you one. I'll make it up to you. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for not turning me around there.
When we went around 1, he came on my left side, which is grippier, except for you have to transition over the slick spot to go into the left-hander. And I knew as soon as he crossed it, I was like, he's not gonna be able to hold that. So I had already lifted, and he spun completely sideways, and I had already lifted, and he was like a couple inches from my front bumper, and he was just thanking me that I didn't tag him and put him in the wall, because if I wouldn't have lifted, we would have definitely hit each other. So he got a little overly aggressive, but no big deal. That's why everyone's out here, because everyone has a good enough idea of how to drive without crashing. So.
That's one thing that's most enjoyable about racing is you'll never be the best. You'll never hit a peak where it stops. You can always find a 10th. You can always get faster.
I love the camaraderie that you guys have all had. We obviously couldn't do this without you. I don't know why we'd want to do it without a group like this. This is, I'd quit if it wasn't for the drivers. You guys are all the best. That is your GLTC podium.
Great running. You guys look awesome.
Tortoise in the hair.
Good job, buddy.
These are 2 events out of the way that we had never been to, so going into every track now, we've at least been there once, so that'll really help give us a little bit of an advantage.
The best thing about Justin's weekend is he was within 2 seconds of podium capability in the dry, and if he had never been here, everybody else has been here multiple times that were running 35s. 37's respectable for your first time Mid-Ohio. So I feel like that's competitive as it's, I think we're going to be able to get there throughout the year.
Everybody is super helpful.
Right. Nobody screamed at anybody this weekend.
did.
Where were you at all weekend?
I mean, I didn't get yelled at.
That's true.
Yeah.
Usually I'm getting yelled at.
You know what though? I feel like Justin and Jake, okay, you know what it is? They're so more like, articulate the cars better than I do. You guys are so like, geometry doodle. And I'm just like, yeah, just get out there and rock it.